Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll look at how you can use Trello for project management. So Trello is a very simple way of doing project management. You can add tasks, add team members, and then you can see the movement of the task across the projects. You can manage projects, collaborate across team members, and it's very simple interface, easy to use as we'll see. One best thing is Trello is free. You can have paid version for more features, but the free version is sufficient for a lot of our needs. So let's check it out. So you'll find Trello at trello.com, and the first thing you need to do is sign up. So click sign up. You can sign up with Google, Microsoft, Apple, Slack, or you can add your email address and sign up. Once you sign up, it will ask you some basic question. You don't need to answer this. You can skip it unless you want to, which what brings you here today. Do you want to organize ideas and work, track personal tasks, manage team projects? In our case, we do want to manage team projects, but you can skip this for now. In Trello, everything works with a board. So we need to create a board where you can see all of our tasks and activities going on. So let's create a default board for our project one. Next. Now you can have the different list under your project. So a basic list could be something we see under Scrum or we see in the Kanban. So we have this to do, doing, done type of list where we have tasks which are in the to do list. We have tasks which are being done right now and tasks which have been completed. So we can create our own list as we want. So suppose I create a basic list like to do, doing, and done. Click next. Now you'll have cards or basically the list that we have under Trello. So you can start creating cards if you want. We'll do this later. Click next. You can invite team members. So you can collaborate with other members on the team. If you are running a project and there are 5, 10, whatever team members, so each of them can see what are the current tasks available. They can pick up tasks. They can start working on tasks. You can assign tasks to them and they can move the task into doing done as they get done, and you can see the current status. You can have a reminder. So a lot of things can be done with Trello as a project management tool. You can go for the Trello Premium. It has features like built-in unlimited collaborators, multiple project views, due dates, and many more activities. But for now, we'll look at the free version. Now, the first time you register with Trello, you will get this email where you will have to verify your email. So make sure that you verify your email or your features might get limited later on. With the verification, you can give your full name and you can create a password for your Trello account. Make sure to create a secure password and click continue. This is your Trello dashboard. On here you have your workspaces, which is basically your projects. So under the workspace, you'll have boards. So let's go to the project one that we created under our Trello workspace. So this is our board for the project one. We had created a list to do, doing, done, which is showing. You can also create list or remove list from here. If you hit add another list, it will add a list over here. Suppose work that is on hold, I need another list. So I can add list over here. For each of these list, you can add a card. So suppose I have a new tasks one. I can add that over here. It add card. I can add another like new task two. So all of my current task, project planning, kickoff meeting, new task one, new task two, it is showing under here. Suppose I am working on any particular task. Say I started working on project planning or one of my team members started working. I can drag this from to do to doing. Once he starts working on it and it gets done, he can again move it to done. So this is how you can see the live status of the projects, who is working on this and how. Now, if you click on any particular task, it will give more details of this task. So you can have a watch on this either for yourself or any of your team members can watch this and get notification when any status of the task changes. So if someone moves it to in progress or doing, they can check the status. Okay, this has work is started on this. You can give any description to this particular task in detail on what is being done. You can add members to this task. If you have multiple members, you can add a particular member who is going to work on this task. You will see a list of activities of this task. So when it moves into doing, if someone writes a comment asking any question or giving any details on this task, it will come under this activity. You can set dates of when this task should get completed by. Suppose I want it complete by 24th. So you can add the due date as 24th. Click save. You can add attachments to this task. Now, one thing you can do also is add checklist to it. So if you click checklist, and give it any basic name, suppose it's checklist itself. So here you can start adding items under this task. So suppose as part of this kickoff meeting, I want arrange notes. Click add. Suppose I want to record minutes of meeting. I can add over there. Suppose I want to check attendance. Can add over there. So when you are working on this task, you can click these check boxes whenever you are getting done with the task, and it will get recorded. You can make a copy of this task if you want to duplicate something. So with copy, it will be done. Once the task is done, you can archive the task as well. And you can share the task. If you want to share it with someone in your team or outside your team as well, you can have the link to this card or embed it on your website or some other product as well. So this is how you can add tasks, give them particular due dates and stuff. Along with the due date, you can even set the reminder for this. So by default, it's 1 day before. It will give a reminder. You can have it 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before. Multiple options are there. So it will send you a reminder by email also pop-ups that okay, this is due date is coming close. For this project, there are many settings for the board. You can go into settings and change those, like the particular permissions and covers and stuff. You can change the background of this board. You can have certain automations available under this. So by automation, we can create a rules basically. It create automation, select a trigger, add trigger. So suppose if the card moves from to do to doing, so you can hit card move. When a card is added to the board by me, when a card is added to a particular list, so I can make change to this. When a card is moved into, I can give it a particular list name doing by me. So what do I want it to do? I click add, and then when a card is moved into this list, I want to select the action, what I want to do, whether I want to move certain other cards, or I want to set up certain dates, or I want to inform certain members. So this is how useful automation is there. It is very powerful and you can do a lot of stuff with this. If you have multiple projects, you can go back to boards, you can create new board, give it another name for the separate project. With project 2, hit create, and it will create a new board for you. You can toggle between these boards by going to boards, and you'll see both these boards listed over here for project 2 and project 1. You can toggle from here. Now when you're creating boards, you can create it from scratch like we did, but there are also popular templates which you'll see under this popular templates for all the full template gallery. So there are several different templates based on your need, like business, design, education, engineering, marketing. Tons of templates are there. So suppose you want it for new hire onboarding or better work habits challenge, non-profit project management, design system checklist. So tons of options are there. Either you can use them and customize them for your needs, or you can start from scratch and build as we do. If you want to manage your members, you can go to the members under Trello workspace. In the free plan, you can have up to 10 members, and here you can invite members to join, or you can manage the existing members where they want to remove some members. You can do that from here. I hope you found this video useful to use Trello for your project management for free. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.